what's cooking?
Hi everyone, today I will share with you the best crispy fried chicken recipe. In the previous two videos I shared my mashed potato recipe and my coleslaw salad recipes. And today we will finish up with my three-way crispy fried chicken recipe. Extra flavored, extra crispy, and both extra flavored and extra crispy.
So I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon of black pepper, right in there, 2 tablespoons of sea salt, 3 tablespoons white pepper, 3 tablespoons of garlic powder, and 4 tablespoons of sweet red paprika. And I am going to mix everything very well together. And then we're gonna add a couple of other things. Okay, the next thing I'm going to add, it's 1 tablespoon of thyme leaves. All right. And lastly, 1 tablespoon of dried oregano. Right. And I am going to again mix everything together. Looks pretty good. Now with the prepared mixture, I'm gonna season the back side of all my pieces of chicken nicely. And now I am going to flip each one of them over and season the other side as well. And I'm gonna season the top side too nicely. And for frying, I like to use my fryer and also sunflower oil. In my opinion, that is one of my secret ingredients. Use sunflower oil for frying your chicken. And I am preheating the fryer to the max at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. In the meantime, while my oil is preheating, another secret, I always use self-rising flour. I absolutely love this flour for fried chicken. So I will add to this bowl, I am going to add 2 cups of my flour. I have 1. Alright, this is just about 2 cups. For 2 cups of self-rising flour, I'm adding half a cup of my mixture. And I will mix it with the flour. Alright, mix everything very well together. Alright, moving on to something else. Now over here, I'm gonna start with 3 eggs, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to add more. But as of right now, we're starting with 3. And then I'm going to add some salt and scramble the eggs. I'm still waiting for the fryer to preheat the oil. Alright, that is just about done. So my oil has preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And here is the order in which I'm going to do things. I am going to dip these things in the eggs, then in the flour, then straight in the fryer. But I'm not going to do it ahead of time because this is one of the secrets. If you let it sit with the flour, the chicken ain't gonna be crispy, I can tell you that. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna fry them at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So the wings I am going to fry for 12 minutes. And the legs and the thighs I'm gonna fry for 15 minutes. Therefore, I am going to have to cook them separately. So right now I'm going to do these wings. This way they're cooked more uniform. And I'm gonna take a wing, put it in the egg, take it out of the egg, put it in the flour, cover it really nicely with flour, just as such. And now I'm gonna open the fryer. I'm gonna take my basket. I'm gonna put the wing in the basket, and I'm gonna arrange the rest of the wings before I dip it in. So I'm gonna take it here, put it in the eggie, take it out, and put it in the flour. Put her in the basket. The basket in the flour. Cover these guys. And I set the timer to 12 minutes. Oh, these guys are all stuck in there.
And this is how you make the extra flavored fried chicken. Now moving along to the extra crispy fried chicken. And for those of you who don't want to deal with all the herbs and spices, I have a very simple yet very delicious and crispy fried chicken recipe. Start by breaking 4 eggs in a bowl, add a little bit of milk, scramble them very well together. Then in a separate bowl, add some of our self-rising flour. And then sprinkle the chicken with sea salt or whatever salt you have, any salt, just sprinkle it on both sides of the chicken. Then dip the chicken in the eggs and then in the flour, no herbs, no spices. and you have the flour basically enhancing the crispiness here, and it works better for extra crispy chicken because you're not adding the herbs and the spices, so you're not diluting the flour, and this is how you make the extra crispy chicken. And if you want to make your fried chicken extra crispy but flavored with the spices and herbs as well, then add the spices and the herbs to the eggs, scramble the eggs again, dip the chicken in the eggs, then in the flour, and then put it in the fryer. And no matter which method you choose, if you follow those steps, you will end up with very crispy, very juicy, truly cooked, absolutely delicious, crispy chicken. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, all. I love you. Bye.
Okay, you can put it on the plate and eat it, Aaron. I'm so sorry.